Happy Monday, everyone. Whenever you're watching this, whatever moment it is, as I always say, when you see the beauty in every ugly situation, you win. When you see the beauty in every ugly situation, your vibration goes to another level. When you see the beauty in everything, you become literally unstoppable. And it's a happy Monday, a happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday. Not happy in the sense that you're frolicking down the street, but in the sense that your spirit is elevated, in the sense that you're encouraged, in the sense that you know that everything is conspiring for you and disappointments don't exist. Better always comes. That's where happiness comes from. Happiness comes from you, not from some exterior metric. It comes from you. When you start to reprogram your mind by watching things like this, listening to things like this, speaking things like this, believing things like this, that's when things change, when you change. Anything that you've seen created, from the Wright brothers to Thomas Edison, it was created twice. Once in their mind and once where everyone else can see it. And that's the beauty of life. Is we're so focused, we've been programmed to focus on the outside, but the beauty of life happens inside. It's inside. Mindset is everything. It's not just part of it, it's everything. Whatever you are, whatever you're doing, if you want to maximize what you're doing, maximize your mind. I know we've heard it, UFC fighters are talking about it now frequently. They're talking about visualizing themselves in the fight when they're in this sequence. They visualize when the fight's in this space, what they're doing. They're tapping into the power of themselves. Like, this is not just something that is, hyphy-difey or, woohoo. This is the reality. Anything that you do, whether you're a banker, anything, teacher, anything that you do, once you tap into the power of you, you go to another level. And that's a beautiful thing. And you can be the greatest in what you do. You can be the greatest in your particular field. That's awesome. And it's great and it's awesome. But that's not going to bring you consistent happiness. It's not. Was it Deion Sanders? I mentioned this before. Deion Sanders talked about winning the Super Bowl, I think with the Cowboys years ago, or it could have been the 49ers. I don't know. It was one of them. And he was talking about how when he won the Super Bowl, he couldn't wait to win this Super Bowl. And he won it. And he said, I was on this cloud 9 for about 9 seconds. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, right? And he said, I entered this abyss. I felt so down. Because I thought this was the thing that was going to make me happy. And it did for a second. And then it didn't. You can be the best at whatever it is that you do. You can win 10 gold medals, 23 of them. You can have 10 private jets, a fleet of yachts, 10 wives, 10 husbands, whatever, 20 kids. I mean, all beautiful things. Family's a beautiful thing. I want to make sure that I'm clear with that. Family's a beautiful thing. Getting things are a beautiful thing. I'm a fan of things. Get the jet, get the yacht. Become the greatest in your field. Become the greatest. I'm a fan of ambition. But that's not going to make you happy. Until you go down the beautiful rabbit hole of self-discovery and you find you. Until you find you. And then your life, your family, the things you get, it's going to inspire others. It's going to be an inspiration to others that finding you is everything. So you have those things, but they don't have you. But get it all. Anything that you can think of is already yours when you accept that fact to be true. Now, some people may say, what are you talking about? I don't see it. Just keep watching. Whatever you believe, whatever you practice to vibrate, eventually you're going to get to that vibration. That's why the 30-day mindset challenge is such an amazing challenge, because we're practicing the vibration. We practice, playing basketball or boxing. We practice golf. We practice all these things, but we're not taught to practice having a certain vibration, a certain feeling. Practice feeling. Like an actor does a scene and he is practicing how it would feel to be in that scene. You're practicing a vibration. May sound crazy. How can you practice a vibration easily? How would it feel to have that thing that you desire and practice it? You can close your eyes, keep your eyes open. How would you feel? If it was right now, you had it. What would that feeling be? And practice that until that becomes a habit, a daily routine, until you know that you already have it before you can actually see it, before anyone else sees it, and you walk around with that knowing. The people that have done amazing things in this world, they already knew they were amazing before everyone else did. Kobe Bryant, when he was in high school, he was like, yo, I'm going to be one of the best. They're like, all right, kid. When he was in junior high, I believe, he said, I'm going to be one of the best. Like, okay, kid. When he got into the league, he was like, I'm going to be the best. Okay, kid. He knew it before everyone else did. People who've done amazing things, the majority of them, deep down inside, they already knew it was true, and that's why it was created. They created it. You're creating it. Like the book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, he talks about how it doesn't matter what religion you are. If you believe in something, you'll create it. Like there's some religions, if you take a lion's blood and 2 oranges and pray to the God twice, you're going to heal yourself. And people have gotten healings doing that, not because it was their particular God, but it was the God in them, their belief that created that relief, right? Or you can pray Joel Osteen's mom. She went up and down the sidewalk or the driveway. She had, I believe it was cancer, and she said, by my stripes, I'm healed. Or she had some mantra, and she said it over and over again. She didn't, cut 2 oranges, take lion's blood. She just kept saying it over and over again. By his stripes, I'm healed. And she got a healing. Why? Because she created it. She believed it. The God in her, the high vibration in her, the gift of her creates that reality. The point that I'm making is, guys, we can practice being everything we've always been. And it's giving yourself patience, giving yourself grace as you're becoming everything you've always been. Give yourself grace, but it's the practice. As we make that the focal point of our lives, I promise you there's nothing that you can't visualize that you can't see in this 3D world. And so if you've been given a vision by the universe, by God, it's already yours. Continue to practice or start practicing believing that you already have it now. Not in some time down the road in that great by and by. No, you already have it now. And at the right time, the perfect time, whether it's this month, next year, in 10 years, God's timing is undefeated. Your job is to know that you already have it now and to feel it. And take time every day to practice that. That's your job. And you'll watch the universe get out of your way. And at the right time, everything that you know you are, everyone else will see. And that's the beautiful thing about this life, this video game called life. You can take your first-person player and get to every level you want. You can finish the game, so to speak. That's how great you are. All right, guys, so this is a short message. Have an incredible week, guys. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. You're that great. Put the work in. The visualization, the affirmations, right? Put the work in. Visualize who you've always been. Speak who you've always been, not what you see in this 3D. Get so heavy into the feeling that you're creating that what you see means nothing. That what you're feeling, what you're creating is greater than what you see, and eventually what you feel and create will be what you see in this 3D. I see you guys. Set your schedule this week. When you're going to do the inner and the outer work, guys. Set it and hit it like the quality of your life depends on it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it does. Whew. Motivation Mondays.